Hey there, congratulations for choosing to do this course. This will be a game changer, not only for you, but for everybody who knows you. Let me start by asking you a simple question. What kind of man do you want to be? What kind of man do you want to be? It's a very important question because how you live as a man will have a huge impact on many people throughout your lifetime. Think about it carefully. The choice about what kind of man you will be is in your hands. Every man wants his life to count, to make a difference, to be respected, and to be remembered with love and appreciation for the value he added to the world. At his core, at your core, every man wants to be a good man, but not every man knows how. There's so much confusion about what it means to be a man in today's world. There's also a lot of negativity about masculinity. So often men and boys feel on the back foot, as if being a man is a bad thing and that masculinity is somehow something to be ashamed of. In a recent survey by YouGov in the United Kingdom, men of all ages were asked the question, is masculinity a positive thing or is it a negative thing? 42% of the men in the 18 to 24-year-old category said that masculinity is a negative thing. That is catastrophic because the opposite is true. Authentic masculinity is a great gift to the world. Men are made to be a powerful force for good, and you can be such a man. Imagine a world in which men take collective responsibility for the safety of the women, children, and other men in their community, in which men don't stand for racism, prejudice, corruption, or abuse of power in any way, but speak up and act against everything that is harmful to people and society. Imagine this kind of world if instead of having gangs of men doing crime and drugs, we had gangs of men doing great deeds to build society. What a world we'd live in. Imagine this world, a world in which the norm for masculinity is to love, serve, protect, and to use its strength for good. We can build such a world, and that starts with you. Isn't that exciting? As men, we have a rich heritage of heroism, bravery, sacrifice, and service running through our veins. Do you have that in your veins? Embedded in our DNA is the desire and the capacity to fight for what is right, to stand against what is wrong, and to use our strength for good. Think of the millions of men who lost their lives fighting to protect the world against evils such as Nazism, and the countless men in emergency services who every single day put their own lives in danger to save the lives of others. And think of the men who daily tackle tough and often dangerous jobs to build a safe and prosperous world for all. It's in your DNA, this capacity and this drive to make the world a better place. Of course, men have been responsible for much abuse and destruction, but that's not true masculinity. Only false, unhealthy, distorted masculinity harms, abuses, or takes from others. True masculinity loves, it serves, it protects. True masculinity is committed to eliminating any way in which masculine strength is or has been used for harm. And that's why the very first question you need to answer on your journey to manhood is, what kind of man do you want to be? The choice is yours. Healthy masculinity, it's not developed by taming or suppressing or denying masculine strength, which so often the world's trying to do. Healthy masculinity grows and it flourishes when we acknowledge it, when we celebrate it, when we embrace it, and when we harness it for good. The real heroes and champions of our world are not the sportsmen, the music stars, and the actors who receive accolades and trophies and awards on a public platform. The real heroes and champions are the ordinary men who get up every day and do their best to live as good men, caring for themselves, for people, and for the planet, no matter how tough the circumstances. That's the kind of man you and I want to be. And this course will show you how to be the powerful force for good you, as a man, were made to be, and it'll equip you to be the man you are destined to become. For the sake of this course, we will call a good, virtuous man, the kind of man you and I want to be. We're going to call that man a champion man. And here's how it works. It consists of 7 modules. Each module is made up of 3 parts: a video, some reading material, and then an exercise and a quiz for you to complete, just to make sure you get the points across. Start each module by watching the video, then read the material, and then go on to complete the exercise and the quiz at the end of the module. Make sure you do the exercises, as this is where you start applying the principles and the things you're going to be learning to your life in a real and practical way. Remember, knowledge without action is a complete waste. And then the final module is a call to action, and it'll give you a plan for putting into practice everything you will have learned during those 7 modules. Before you start module 1, take some time to complete exercise 1. Remember, all the exercises are for your eyes only, so be honest, be open, about your feelings and desires. One of the things you'll learn on this course is that there is strength in vulnerability. Strength in vulnerability. The more open and honest you are with yourself about your own feelings, the more you are able to grow and develop as a person. Right, let's get going. Do exercise 1, and then let's get going with the first module.